The running, the stretching, the katas, the weapons, the path, the journey, the jewels, the learning, the feel.
We're here with my man CONELL. You know, he's one of the premier tournament promoters. It's well deserved. So let's talk about everything that's going on right now. You started back your tournament, but let's start with what happened. We know that you're no longer with NBL. They say you defected from NBL. We're saying that you left. Why? Why did you leave from NBL?
You know what? I don't want to say it's a defection. I don't want to say I left. I want to say I grew.
Okay.
All right. And then sometimes what happens is, it's just like with your parents, right? You get a certain age, you grow into manhood, next thing you know it's time to leave. And that was the time for me. It was time for me to leave.
Okay.
There were some things that, there was a direction that they were going into that I felt that wasn't advantageous for me.
Okay.
So at that point it was time to go. Nothing bad to say about him, because I wouldn't be where I'm at without him, right? But it was time to leave. I think some other promoters that left, it was the same thing for him, right?
So do you think that NBL just didn't grow? Or do you feel like, because I mean, you guys as tournament promoters, were you guys also giving the impression that you wanted some of those rules to change that a lot of people are complaining about?
I think one of the things that you have to do is, it's called the voice of the customer. Right? Those competitors travel from around the world to come to your tournament, and they have an expectation of professionalism, of having an opportunity to showcase their talents. And so I think that some of the rules in the NBL did not allow me to do that.
Okay.
And I just, again,
we're not knocking them. We're not
knocking them. Yeah. But it was time for me to say, what do I have to do for my customer?
Okay.
Right? And it was my time.
So now, you having such a major tournament, being independent is kind of unheard of. Do we see you guys going to N.A.S.K.A, starting your own league? Where do we see your tournament going from here?
You know what? There's some opportunities that come my way, and I've got to make some decisions. I don't want to jump into anything just to say I've got, a tournament on the circuit. I'm going to do what's best for me, but I can also do what's best for the customer, right? I got to do what's best for the competitors. And I feel that if I do leave, if I do go to a circuit or whatever, it's going to be best for my customer. So I haven't made any decisions yet, but there's some opportunities out there, and we'll see.
Now, part of what brought attention to your event was the fact that Richard Plavin came down, and there was a walkout. How did that affect you? And we're going to talk about personally and professionally. Personally, how did you take it?
That's a good question. It was tough. Don't get me wrong, it was tough. On the professional side, he made a statement. Right? That was his statement.
But now, do you feel like the statement should have been made differently? Because you guys have a working relationship, because that it could have ended up wrong for your event. It could have negatively impacted your event. Do you feel like it's something that maybe he should have reached out to you privately? Do you feel like he should have come to you and not made it, put it out on a public spectrum?
You know what? I can't speak for him. What he chose to do and the decision that was made, that was best for him. You know what? As a promoter, I looked at it as though, you know what? I got a customer that's not happy. So I took that into account too. Of course, from a personal standpoint, when you have someone that you consider a friend, something like that happens, you know what? It does. But we reached out, we talked, resolved. And again, I respected what he did because of the fact that he made a statement, and that was how he felt.
Now, that statement, that walkout, caused you to realize that, the NBL relationship that you had probably needed to be severed at that moment. Now that we see you moving forward, are we going to, what can we expect from your event that we haven't seen before? Because from our understanding, and we're not privy to all of NBL's, rules and regulations, but there were some things that you guys weren't allowed to do, a certain amount of money that you guys weren't allowed to give out. So now do we see that with basically the floodgates being open, what do we see coming from you?
Well, I'm going to address the first one. Actually, I had resigned from the NBL before the incident. So it wasn't because of the incident. That morning, I realized I'd been thinking about it for a few months. I realized, you know what, it was time. And I had resigned earlier at my event, even before the incident. So the incident didn't cause me to leave. But it did shed a light, all right? And that light continues to shine because of the fact that you see where the competitors are headed, right? My event is turning out to be, I think, a pretty good event. My numbers are good, my time, everything else that I'm doing is good. I've got great response from the competitors, so that's excellent. I think that as a promoter, and I can only speak for myself, and I hope I reach out to others, is that we got to remember that these guys come from all around the world to come to our tournament. And when you got someone who's got little Timmy, right, and Timmy's in 8 divisions, and they've traveled 10 hours driving, I got to do what's best for them. So for me personally, I'm going to continue to grow, make sure I'm a competitor-friendly event. I can only speak for myself, but I hope other competitors other promoters feel the same way. And that's what we should be focusing on. What are we going to do to keep those competitors happy? The one thing we got to remember that each one of those people that come to a tournament goes to a karate school. And you never want someone to go to a tournament. You never want someone to go to a tournament and you lose a student because of a tournament, right? And that's important.
Okay. So moving forward, we also know that you have a team.
Yes, sir.
We don't really see you as hands-on with your team as you are with the tournament, though. It seems like your team is pretty much self-ran. Like, they know what to do. Or do you guys have, like, a game plan before you even get into the...
Oh, before we get in, you think about it, my team was really great. My team is across the country, Puerto Rico, Canada. We're looking to grow in Mexico and Italy. So some people from Italy have reached out to us. So what happens is, I'm only one person, right? But I got coaches and all that come in and they help each one of the competitors and all. But you're right. You don't see me a lot with each one, and they know, right? They know, they put in the hard work. You don't become a champion at the tournament. You get a champion. You become a champion at practice, right? And that's all. So yeah, I understand.
Well, we definitely thank you for taking the time out. You know, we know it was a quick. You know, we pulled you out of the tournament. This guy, if he comes to your event, he's working from the start of the event to the finish of the event. You know, if you want him to arbitrate, you know, if you want him to judge, he's such a humble guy. You know, to be such a big promoter. You know, you'll see him judging the kids, you'll see him judging the black belts, and I've never heard him complain about wherever you put him or anything. You know, we definitely want to thank you for everything that you've done for the sport. You know, we thank you for everything that you do, you know, just overall. And we never got a chance to actually physically reach out to you and, you know, offer our condolences on the loss of your mom.
Oh,
so we definitely want to say that to you. And, you know, it's even, you know, it's even more to your testament that, you know, you suffered such a devastating loss and you still, you know, didn't hiccup your event. So, you know, we definitely want to offer our condolences to you, and you know, we'll see you at your event.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
That's why I'm up here just doing what I want. I used to battle on the roof. The loser had to jump.